I never thought I'd die for clicks. But here I am, crouched behind a collapsed bookshelf in the pitch-black bowels of Blackwood Asylum, listening to the sound of my own breath rattling through my headphones like a dying man's prayer. The air smells like rust and spoiled meat. My flashlight died an hour ago, and the only light comes from my phone's cracked screen, still streaming, still live, even though I begged the chat to call the police. They didn't. They just kept donating. It started as a joke. My channel, Dare to Explore, had plateaued at 12k subs, and my manager said I needed a stunt, something risky, something viral. So I picked Blackwood Asylum, the rotting crown jewel of local urban legends. Abandoned since 1972, when 17 patients and staff vanished overnight. The kind of place kids dare each other to touch at midnight. I'd mocked it in a video 2 years ago. Ghosts? More like mold and bad vibes. But now, with rent due and sponsors ghosting, I needed a comeback. The plan was simple. 24-hour live stream. Every $100 donated to charity 1 more hour inside. I'd packed batteries, a thermal camera, even a pocket knife I'd bought off a gas station clerk. My girlfriend, Lena, had begged me not to go. "It's not just haunted, Jake. It's cursed." I kissed her on the forehead and told her I'd be back by sunrise. I should have listened. 8 p.m. The asylum loomed in my headlights like a rotten tooth. 3 stories of crumbling brick, windows bordered with planks that looked chewed at the edges. Rain tapped Morse code on my windshield. I adjusted my GoPro, flashed a thumbs up, and hit live. "What's up, daredevils?" I said, forcing a grin. "Welcome to the most haunted asylum in the state. Tonight we're raising money for St. Jude's and giving you nightmares. Don't say I never did anything for you." The chat scrolled fast. User GhostGirl99 or gonna die lol. User Paranerd92. Bro, the windows are moving. User Eyes Wide Shut donated $500. Stay in room 13. I frowned. Room 13. The same room mentioned in the police reports from the 70s. The donor's username, Eyes Wide Shut, gave me a chill, but I shrugged it off. Trolls love their theatrics. "Room 13, huh?" I said, heaving open the asylum's screeching front doors. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. The lobby was a graveyard of broken furniture. A wheelchair lay overturned, its wheels bent like claws. My flashlight beam caught words scratched into the wall. "Don't let them see you." "Classic vandalism," I said, rolling my eyes for the chat, but my throat felt dry. The words looked fresh. The plaster around them was raw, unweathered. I took the stairs to the second floor, my boots crunching glass. The hallway stretched endlessly, doors numbered 1 through 20. Room 13 was at the end, its door slightly ajar. A cold draft seeped through the crack, carrying a smell like wet pennies. "Cozy," I muttered, nudging it open. The room was small, padded with mildewed leather. A metal bed frame dominated the center, its restraints dangling like dead snakes. My thermal camera hissed static as I panned it across the room. "Check this out," I said. "There's a cold spot in the corner, minus 10 degrees. Maybe our first ghost?" The chat exploded. User Creepy Carl, behind the bed. User Lena loves you. Jake, get out. I froze. Lena loves you was Lena's account. She never joined my streams. "Babe," I said, laughing nervously. "If this is a prank, it's not funny." Something shifted in the corner. A shadow. A rat. I swung the flashlight, but the beam flickered and died. "Guys, the light's just..." A whisper cut through my headphones, sharp and close, like lips pressed to the mic. "You shouldn't be here." I spun around. The door slammed shut. 11:30 p.m. 3 hours trapped in room 13. 3 hours of jiggling the handle, screaming for help, watching the chat scroll with jokes and demands. User Eyes Wide Shut donated $1,000. Say hello to Michael. My phone battery dipped to 15%. I'd stopped reading comments aloud. They weren't funny anymore. User Ghost Girl, 99. Jake blinked twice if you are dead. User M. Voss donated $5,000. Tell them I'm sorry. The name M. Voss made my stomach drop. Michael Voss, the asylum director's son, the one who'd butchered 3 nurses before vanishing. I'd Googled him earlier. His patient photo, pale, sunken eyes, a smile too wide, had lingered in my nightmares. This isn't real, I muttered, pacing the room. It's a prank, a fucking ARG. Then I found the journal. It was tucked under the bed, leather-bound, reeking of mildew. The pages were filled with frantic handwriting. October 30th, 1972. Michael's episodes are worsening. He claims doubles are replacing the staff. Last night, he attacked Nurse Carla, bit through her throat. When we restrained him, he laughed. Now there are two of me, he said. October 31st, 1972. They're in the walls. They wear our faces. God help us. The entry ended mid-sentence. A drop of cold water hit my neck. I looked up. The ceiling was breathing. Not metaphorically. The tiles bulged and sagged, like something pressing against them from above. A wet, gurgling sound dripped through the cracks. No, I whispered. No, no, no. The ceiling split open. A mass of black sludge poured down, slapping the floor with a sound like raw meat. It writhed, bubbled, then stood. A man, tall, limbs too long, wearing a tattered doctor's coat. His face was a blank slab of flesh, no eyes, no mouth, until it rippled. Features formed, my nose, my stubble, my wide, terrified eyes. It smiled with my teeth. "Hello, Jake," it said, my voice warped and watery. "Let's give them a show." 3 a.m. I ran. Through halls that twisted like a funhouse, doors slamming shut as I passed. The thing followed, always just out of sight, but I heard it, felt it, mimicking my every step. When I tripped, it laughed. When I screamed, it screamed louder. The chat was chaos. User eyes wide shut. It's in the walls. User MVOS. Sheep should not play wolf. My phone died. The screen went black. But the stream kept going. I don't know how. I stumbled into the asylum's chapel, collapsing behind a rotting pew. Moonlight bled through a shattered, stained glass angel, painting the room in jagged colors. The air hummed, low and primal, like a power line about to snap. "Please," I sobbed, clutching my phone. "Someone help me." The screen flickered. Green night vision flooded the feed. The thing stood in the doorway, its face still mine but wrong, lips too red, eyes black pits. It held something in its hand, a scalpel, rusted and jagged. "Time to be brave, Jake," it said, stepping closer. "You promised them 24 hours. I scrambled backward, but the altar blocked my path. The thing leaned down, its breath stinking of rot, and pressed the scalpel to my cheek. "Smile for the camera," it whispered. 6 a.m. I don't know what it did to me. There was pain, white-hot, screaming pain as it carved symbols into my skin, a spiral, 3 eyes. My blood pooled on the altar, black in the green glow. The chat watched. They cheered. When it finished, the thing held up a mirror. My face was gone. Not torn off, not butchered, gone. Smooth skin stretched from hairline to chin, blank as an egg. I tried to scream, but I had no mouth. The thing smiled, my stolen face glowing in the dark. "Don't worry," it said, stroking my hair. "You'll live forever now. In here." It tapped the camera. Then it turned to the chat, flawless and handsome, and waved. Thanks for the donations, everyone. Tune in next week for another Dare to Explore. The screen cut to static. Now, I'm still here. Trapped in the walls, the floors, the air. I seep through cracks and whisper through vents. I watch the thing wear my face, my life, my Lena. Sometimes when it streams, I press my hands against the screen. "Can you see me?" I scream. "Can you?" But the chat just laughs. User GhostGirl99, best episode ever. User Eyes Wide Shut donated $10,000, do it again. The thing grins, sharp and endless, and types, "User Dare to Explore, new merch drop next week. I survived Blackwood Teas," and the donations roll on.